Just got here from work. Needed to do a new topic. Let's do this. Yes, this is another episode of Topics. I'm excited to be back. I know it's been 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm sorry for that. Forgive me. But it's just, honestly, I just been kind of lazy. And also, yes, I did change my shirt. It's because the blue wasn't going right with this blue. And yeah, that's why it looked weird in the first part of the video. But that's fine, we changed it, so we good, homie. So in this topic, we're talking about school spirit. And I'm going to say this right now. I never had school spirit. Why? Let me tell you why. Honestly, one, our school football team sucked. To this day, they suck. I'm sorry to say that, but they just do. Just being honest with everybody here. And also, this is going to be a kind of deep story, not really. Well, in my point of view, kind of, or it is. So we're going to go all the way to middle school from when I knew this was going to be a little problem in my life. Actually, no, we're going to start in elementary school. 3rd grade. Let's do this. So in 3rd grade, I had this one teacher called, and I'm going to call him out, Mr. Martinez, that I felt like he didn't like me at all. Honestly, I felt like he didn't teach me as well, or didn't help me as well to become a better person, or become to learn better. And he was teaching math. And at that time, there was this thing called tax test that here in Texas, we used to have to take, but now we don't. Now it's STAR test, but that's another story. And honestly, I didn't feel like he taught me a lot, to the point where I failed my tax, to the point where he also put it on the board, the score that I got, the lowest score, and my name on the side. Like, dude, don't put that in public. That's not their business. And I feel like ever since then, I've always had a problem with math. Honestly, I hate math. And then 4th grade came up, and then 5th grade. And then we went to 6th grade. We're in middle school now. I couldn't, through 4th grade and 5th grade, I had some classes there, some in-between classes that will help me understand more math, understand more certain things. And it kind of helped me, but not a lot. And then in 6th grade, and I wanted to be in percussion in band. Wanted to be in the drum line, but I couldn't be in the drum line or play percussion because of my classes. And I was like, okay, that's fine. He was like, all right, pick another instrument. I was like, all right, I'll play the trumpet. So I played the trumpet. And then 6th grade, I moved from the district that I was in. I moved to another district. And from there, it changed a lot for me. I mean, one, I had to make new friends and just get comfortable with those new people. I was never used to it, but then I got used to it, and I met a lot of new friends, great friends, and to this day they're still with me, they're still there, and I love them. My heart are there. I know that some of y'all don't talk to y'all, but alright, you know what, that's another story. Continue the story that I was saying. Alright, let's do this. So 7th grade and then 8th grade. Ended up in 8th grade, I failed my math test again, and I failed my I think it was my science too. And I was like, I don't know what's going on with me. My parents were concerned, and I was like, I'm concerned too. I don't know what's going on. And then there was this one time where I think the vice principal and the principal was like, all right, your son did not pass the math and science. You have 2 decisions to do right now. And it's whether your son repeats 8th grade again, or he goes to 9th grade, but he has to take again special classes where they will help them and get them trained for the tax test. And honestly, I wanted to be a freshman. I wanted to go to high school already. I was ready, but I know that my parents knew that I wasn't ready, that I needed to actually get more help. But I guess my parents really thought about it and were like, you know what, you go to high school. And I did. I had, again, special classes that would help me understand more. I also had teachers there that would inside the class will be there to help me. Like, okay, do you understand this problem? Do you understand what's saying? If you don't know, let me explain to you, da da da. So I had those teachers throughout the whole high school year. I didn't have other classes like everybody else had. AP classes, college classes. I'm like, I don't got that, homie. I got regular classes, but with help. So I always had the little problem of me not knowing, but knowing certain things, but I just didn't get it. I didn't understand it to the point where I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me do everything by myself. So that went throughout the whole time, freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. It got worse because I was still failing my math and I think my science, but I always passed. I kept going. Thank you God that I kept going, because if not, I'd still be in high school. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna be in high school. No. And then senior year came up. Senior year came up and it really got more serious. There was also I think like Saturday teachings or something that will go on a Saturday morning that will help us out with tax and everything, help understand, learn. And like I said, it helped me. But there was always where I will learn it, and then the next day I'll kind of have it, and then the next day I'll be like, how's it go again? My brain is weird. I'm sorry. My brain is very weird, but I'm fine. Senior year for me was really rough. Like I said, to the point where I had other teachers inside the classrooms also helping me, helping me and being there for me. I still had that little time in my life where I still didn't understand what I was learning. And I know there's a lot of people that said that their senior year was the best and you do nothing. I'm like, homie, I was going through a lot in my life. And I remember the first semester of, I think, senior year, we had that. I think it was the first tax test. Not the first tax test, but the tax test, that they take every year. And I think at that time, that was the last year that tax test was ever going to be tax test. And the first semester I took it, I failed it. And second semester came up and they were really getting to me. They were like, all right, we're going to work harder with you. We're going to achieve this. And I was like, I know we are. I got this. I did mostly everything that I could. Went to the Saturday things to help me. I stayed after school. I had the little mini, not little teachers, but the teachers that were in class that was there helping me. And I know they might not see this video, but I want to say thank you to them, to all of those teachers, to all the people who helped me. Thank you. Let me continue the story. And then, like I said, second semester came up and we had to take it again. When it came up, I passed my science. I still failed my math. And I think it went again to where, like, we have one more chance for you to take the tax that you failed. So I took the math tax again, and this was the last one. And if I didn't pass this one, I wouldn't graduate. So I'm doing my tax. I was like, you know what? I got this. And as I was doing it, I was doing my math tax. I was like, all right, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Da da da. I had faith in myself, and I had faith in God that He was going to help me, and He did. The thing is that when the results came in, the teachers called out, or the people that were helping us brought us out, meaning they took out the kids that passed and the kids that didn't pass at separate times. I remember that one of my friends was in there. I'm not naming his name, but you know who you are. He was in there, in the same class I was in. And I remember that they called him up. They called him up and they told him, I guess the first row of people was, okay, you didn't pass. I'm sorry, I think, like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. And then the second time was the people who passed. And then they called me up and I was like, and at that time I didn't know I thought I was just being called just because. And also I didn't know that my friend didn't pass. He didn't tell me. So I was like, oh, dang, he passed. Here we go. I didn't pass. So they call us up. They give us a little pass to go to this room where they want us all to be in. And I go and we sit and we're just waiting, and then they give us out. They're like, you know why you're here, right? And we're just like, I don't know. I guess we failed. All right, well, all of you out there in here have passed the math tax. And when I heard that, I was excited. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to jump around. I wanted to scream and do whatever I wanted to do. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I was excited, man. I was like, finally, I'm done. I don't have to worry about tax anymore. I'm good. I'm safe. I'm graduating. Thank you, Jesus. Throughout my whole high school year, I worked so hard to pass my tax, my classes, and my finals. I did everything I could. I went to Saturday little things so they could help me. I had teachers who helped me. And like I said, I thank you, teachers. But as you can see, I didn't have that time or to have that school spirit to be thinking about, you know what, are we gonna win a football game? Are we gonna win a soccer game? I really didn't care. At that time I was thinking, I wanna graduate, I wanna pass all of this, I wanna get through this, and I know I will, and I did. It was for my best, literally, it was. I mean, I needed that help, I needed that extra push, and it really helped me out. And I just, like I said, I want to thank all those teachers, everybody who helped me out through my high school year, my parents, mainly God, literally, mainly God, because he's the one that has always been there with me throughout my life and everything in life. He's always been there, and he will always be there with us no matter what. And with me telling you this story that I just told you about how my high school was and how all of this started and why I didn't have school spirit, is that's why I didn't have school spirit. Because really my focus wasn't how many friends do I have, am I popular, am I this part of this group that's cool and is known, did we win a soccer, did we win in football, I didn't really care. My thought was, let me pass my classes, let me do my best, I want to graduate. And I mean, I'm not dissing anybody who had AP classes or any of that. I mean, I'm clapping to you, man. You had that privilege. You had you had that privilege. And also a blessing to be part of those classes, knowing those friends. I didn't have those type of friends. I met so many people, but not to the point where I was like known as, that's that boy Caleb. And I also had a rough time with that, being the person that wanted to be known, but yet people didn't know who I was. I really had to put that in mind and say, you know what? Let's not think of that. Let's think graduation, college, life, future. Because who knows what's going to happen after high school. And now that I work at the Berry Center, for some of y'all that don't know, there's so many high schools that go there, and I see their school spirit. And my only thing I have in mind is like, what if I was like them? Like them having school spirit, I think I would have been different. But I'm happy of how I ended up. I mean, after high school, I went to this 1 year technical school. I got my associate's degree. I'm working at the Berry Center, yet I'm still looking for a job, but also I'm making music, I DJ, I'm YouTubing right now. I feel like God has everything in His way, not in ours. And I'm happy that the life I'm living right now is awesome. So if you have school spirit, man, you love your school, love it, man. Do whatever you gotta do. But honestly, we all live a different life. We all do different things. I really had a rough little high school year for me. It was just really rough for me, and I know that, like I said, all of us have different lifestyles, and yeah, it's kind of it. Thank you guys for watching. I know that this video was really a kind of deep story, topic. It really wasn't a topic. It really was just a hey, this is my story. A story that I've been wanting to tell a lot of people, and I just feel like sharing it here on YouTube since I'm already starting a YouTube channel. So hopefully y'all like the video. Maybe I'll see y'all this week again, another video. Social links in the description below. Follow me on those the social media. I think this video, I'm just gonna end it like this. I'm not gonna put a subscribe or anything like that. So I just poured my heart out to y'all. So all right, see y'all later.